Introduction to Leviticus. The word Leviticus comes from the Levites, who were the priests anointed by God to make sure the people followed his laws. The book of Leviticus lists the laws and instructions that God gave to Moses at Mount Sinai. They explain how the people should worship God and celebrate the holy days, as well as how they should treat each other. There are instructions for priests, for worship, and for daily life. The laws were meant to help God's people be holy as he is holy, so that he could live among them and bless them. But even with all these laws, God knew his people could not be perfectly holy, so God gave them a way to be forgiven or make atonement. This was done through sacrifices, which are gifts given to God. Who? Leviticus was written by Moses. It is the third book of the law of the Old Testament. When the Israelites arrived in Sinai in about 1446 BC and stayed there about 1 year. It was during this year that God gave Moses his instructions for the people and the tabernacle was built. Why? God wanted to live among his people. That is why the tabernacle was built. But in order for God to live with his people, they must be holy just as he is holy. The laws of Leviticus teach the people how to be holy. Redemption thread. Leviticus is more than a list of laws and instructions. It is a guide for how to love God and love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19:18 and Matthew 22:39. Teachings from Leviticus. The burnt offering, Leviticus 1. The grain offering, Leviticus 2. The fellowship offering, Leviticus 3. The sin offering, Leviticus 4. Ordination of Aaron and his sons, Leviticus 8. Nadab and Abihu, Leviticus 10. Clean and unclean land animals, Leviticus 11, 1-8. The Day of Atonement, Leviticus 16. Holy days, Leviticus 23. And Sabbath years and Jubilee, Leviticus 25.